All right, welcome back, everyone. Marvin Jackson here, along with John, Tommy, Donna, and Mike. That sounds like a singing group,
I know.
guys. I don't know.
Good rhythm right there.
All right, let's get an idea of who you would pick right now to win the NFC East. Starting with Mike.
I'm a homer. I'm going to take the Redskins.
Okay. So you really, okay, Donna.
You know, it's between New England and Carolina.
No, the NFC East.
NFC East.
NFC East.
I don't know.
Let's start with the East.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, because it changes each week and everything. So I'm.
And why is it like that?
I'm not. I can't
NFC
even
East?
call it out.
I
Because
already know what the guy on the end is going to pick.
Yeah.
Who he's going to pick.
Philadelphia. He's going to say Philly. But the Giants are playing well. I mean, but we're in the first half of the season, so I don't know right now because it changes every week.
It could be any of those teams, really. It's such a mediocre division that I think 8-8 could win the NFC East this year.
It probably will be 8-8.
So, Tommy, is it?
I'm going to probably take the side of my partner over here to my left. I think Philadelphia is probably going to win it. I think slowly but surely they're figuring things back out again up there offensively. Even though Sam Bradford's still been erratic, I just think that I think of the organizations that are competing, they're still probably the best organization. And I'm going to put my money on the Eagles.
It's a toss-up between the Giants and the Eagles.
Right.
But again, like Tommy was saying, there's.
I wonder why you picking the Eagles.
Hey, Donna, I'm sitting right here.
Wondering.
No, because they're gonna figure it out, and once they figure things out, they get on that roll. The scary thing about the New York Giants, once they get on that roll in the second half, they go to the Super Bowl, seems like. So, but you gotta be, but the Eagles gotta get everything clicking and make things happen,
Their running game's still trying to get going.
What about the Cowboys? I mean, nobody's talking about them because of
be
the injuries.
It might
I
be
guess.
too
You
late
guys
by the
don't-
time Romo and
Des Bryant
and
get
Des and all of those guys get back.
They still have like a little bit of.
And then their offensive line is one of their strengths,
Sporadic,
but their
and-
defense is a little shaky.
And you may have like a little basket case there now, with the situation with Hardy, and you got to get the leaders in the locker room to pull them to the side and say, listen, you go out here to play football. You're not coaching. You don't need you don't need to criticize anybody. You got to make the plays. So we want to be in a position to try to stop folks on special teams.
The Cowboys have what I say is the aura of self-destruction that surrounds them.
Yeah.
They're that kind of organization that they will self-destruct more often than not.
They do.
I am very confident that they'll just do that.
Yeah.
Do you really think that that the Eagles, with Bradford as quarterback, can win the NFC East? I know that they're coming off a loss now, but it seemed that why trade Foles for Bradford? Foles seems like the.
Well, I don't know why,
but
but I'm going to operate underneath something that Chip Kelly knows more about it than I do.
But
And
Bradford
again,
is-
literally, the Eagles are a better organization than at least two of the teams in the NFC East. Maybe not the Giants.
They just
but two
lost
of
their
the
top
teams.
offensive lineman.
I understand that.
Okay, and Bradford can't move, a mobile quarterback.
And I think at the end of the season, they'll have 10 wins and win the division.
Wow. And it's going
And
to
he's
take
still learning
if
the
you look at the
system.
record,
It's
if you
a
look
new
at the
system for 'em.
records coming
Yeah.
down the end, when you look at who each team has to play, Washington has like the Giants, Philly, Dallas. They've
they
got
got
a
the
tough.
Patriots that's
yeah,
coming
and the
up there as
Patriots,
well.
New Orleans, and then you look at Dallas. They've got a hard stretch ahead of them too. So it could go. I mean, each week is changing from one team is up and one
Right.
team is down. So it changes each week.
And then again, if you look at it, if the Redskins take this momentum that they had going to and these players on this off weekend,
if they can.
if they say, listen, we got something to build on, let's come back in, you never know. They
Well,
could trick some and fool some people.
Well, let's talk about the whole NFL. If you guys had a top 5 to pick, where would you start?
Well, you're going to start with New England.
Packers.
And the Packers,
Okay.
And New England Packers. Carolina is
don't
finding
forget
ways.
them, and don't forget Cincinnati.
Okay.
You think?
Cincinnati until
I
they
put
get beat.
Cincinnati in my top 5.
Yeah.
I know you're setting yourself up for playoff disappointment, but I've seen Cincinnati come from behind against a couple of good teams and win, including Seattle,
Yeah.
up in Seattle. And I think this might be the year the Bengals are finally the real deal. And the Packers, you're betting on Aaron Rodgers with the Packers.
Yeah, you go
I
with
think
that.
the Broncos are in there too.
Yeah,
The
with their
defense
defense.
on the Broncos this year. Now Peyton Manning is not having the
I
season
think
that he's
that's
had
where
in the past.
he's going to be shaky in the wintertime. So their defense might be nice, but their offense is not.
And there's a team that may not be in the top 5, but you got to keep an eye on them, or the New York Jets, because they got a solid
Yeah,
defense,
forget about them.
and they got a good run game. And if this quarterback can just manage the game, they had a chance to beat the New England Patriots this past weekend.
Here's a team nobody will want to play in December if they're healthy. The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
You're right.
Nobody's going to want to play them.
No.
Who's going to quarterback the Steelers at that time?
Well, it'll
Ben
be
will
Ben.
back.
Big Ben will be
Big
back.
Ben
Yeah.
will
He should be
back.
back
He'll be
this
back,
coming
and
week.
Nobody
back
would want
this
to play
Sunday.
them at
Yeah.
that time.
And they've got a running game. they got it all. And then if they get the quarterback back, I think that's the team that, like Thom said, you watch down the stretch.
College football, we got some top 5 going there, and let's start out with John Booty, because his team. Here's my top 5 right
That's your
there.
top 5.
There's my top 5. But
I give you that.
I tell you what, where are you going
I would
with
put
that?
I would put TCU at number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, because they 7-0. They play Thursday night, and
Yeah.
security.
What
can
What
we
do you think?
escort out?
What do you think, Tommy?
But what about Michigan and Michigan State?
No,
Michigan State doesn't deserve to be
They
out
don't.
there.
No.
No, that was a fluke that they
That
beat
was-
Michigan.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
I still think that Alabama could
Thank
wind
you.
up in this whole
Yeah,
thing.
And that's my
How
team to
Alabama
watch.
got
As you can see, that's my team to watch. Alabama, you
Yeah.
never count them out.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I wouldn't want to count them out.
All right. And another person we don't count out is Donna. All your great things that you do, you've got a great event coming up this
Yeah,
weekend.
my second annual Pink Ribbon Throwdown, as we finish Breast Cancer Awareness Month at the end of October. Come on out and check out my Pink Ribbon Throwdown. And then we've got a health fair going on that day, too, from Pilates, chiropractor, breast health, and then the Pink Ribbon Throwdown to finish it all out. John was there the year before.
That was
and
the
he-
last year, was it not?
Last year, and he worked out. So come
And
on out from
since
10.
it's Halloween, I can wear a Batman mask.
You sure can. Whatever is
Or an
going to
eagle
get you,
mask.
whatever is going to get you through that workout.
All right.
You know what,
well,
Donna? What if I come and do some aerobics? How's
There
that?
you go.
All right.
There you go.
You heard it here first. He's going to be
That
There
ad
you go.
that'll draw a lot more people to come
Tom
out
is
there.
throwing down for the cause, no
There
matter
you
which
go.
way.
All right. Well, thanks, Donna. Let's take another break, and when we return, we'll be back with the Redskins homecoming feature. And Tommy will give you his take on the World Series. Stay with us, everybody.